Hey there. Welcome back to the EV Equity Edge, your go-to channel for all things electric vehicle stocks. Today we're shifting our focus towards one of the electric vehicle sector's powerhouses, Rivian. And trust me, you're in for a treat. So, sit back, plug in, and let's get charged up. Let's talk numbers. This morning, Rivian stock had a bit of a kickstart, opening at $25.52. Throughout the day, the stock did its dance, swaying up to a high of $26.61, then dipping to a low of $23.58. Quite a swing, right? That's a range of about 12.27% in a single day. The market then wrapped up the day with Rivian stock practically where it started, closing at $25.51. But here's the thing. Although the closing price is similar to the opening, it's significantly higher than yesterday's closing price of $24.70. So overall, we're still looking at an upward trend. Then there's the volume. An astounding 173.51 million shares got tossed around today. I mean, that's huge, considering the average volume usually hovers around 33.7 million shares. That tells us investors are scrambling to get their hands on Rivian stock. And let's be real, why wouldn't they? Alright, so that wraps up the market action for Rivian today. Next up, we'll delve into some recent headlines and how they could be driving Rivian stock price. So, stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. We're stepping into the newsroom now. And boy, have we got some headlines that have been making waves for Rivian. Let's start with the headline that has everyone talking. Rivian shares soar on signs the EV maker has turned a corner. Ever since its impressive IPO back in November 2021, Rivian has had its share of rough patches. From production hiccups to delivery delays, investors have been biting their nails. But it seems like the EV maker is finally picking up speed. Last week was a record breaker for Rivian. The stock soared by a whopping 48%, thanks to better than expected quarterly production and the commencement of vehicle shipments to Europe for Amazon, its biggest stakeholder. Another headline catching our attention is Rivian stock, 3 reasons to be bullish. The Q2 delivery results exceeded analyst estimates by 12,640 vehicles, inching Rivian closer to its annual target of 50,000 deliveries. This surge in deliveries, a 59% increase from the last quarter, has rejuvenated the investor spirit and has led to a 50% jump in the stock in the past 5 trading sessions. Now, what's interesting here is the short interest. It currently sits at 16% of Rivian's float, a hefty figure for a company of its size, with a market cap of around $22 billion. Over the past year, the short interest has grown by 53%. So, this rise in share price is not just a breath of fresh air for long-term investors but is also causing quite a bit of stress for short sellers. Finally, the Amazon-Rivian deal has been a significant catalyst. With Amazon announcing its plan to use Rivian's technology in Europe, the stock got a further boost. Amazon's commitment to achieving zero carbon emissions by 2040 has led to a partnership with Rivian, with the introduction of around 300 electric vans in 3 major German cities. This partnership is part of Amazon's plan to build a fleet of 100,000 electric delivery vehicles by 2030, which could be a massive game changer for Rivian. These compelling headlines have certainly painted a positive picture for Rivian and have likely contributed to the stock's recent surge. But what's next? That's what we'll be discussing in the next section, so don't go anywhere. We're about to pull out the crystal ball. Now, it's time to get our hands dirty with a bit of chart analysis. As we peek into the future, the numbers to keep an eye on for Rivian stock are these key support and resistance points. On the climb up, we're looking at $26.02, $27.34, and $29.05. If the bullish trend continues, we could see these levels being tested. On the flip side, if we experience a bit of a slide, our support levels to watch out for are $24.31, $22.99, and $21.28. These are the price floors that could halt a potential descent. Well, that's a wrap on Rivian for today, folks. It's been a heck of a ride, hasn't it? I mean, soaring shares, headlines brimming with positivity, and future prospects that make us EV enthusiasts grin from ear to ear. There's no doubt about it, Rivian's journey is a thrilling one to follow. Remember, we're here to help you stay informed on all the twists and turns of the EV market, so be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the EV Equity Edge. Your support keeps this channel running and allows us to bring you all the latest updates on your favorite EV stocks. And hey, if you're all about EVs and you've enjoyed today's coverage on Rivian, you might want to check out our other videos. We've got plenty of insights on other electrifying stocks, including Tesla, NIO, and Lucid. Thanks for tuning in today, folks. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your portfolio charged up. Safe travels.